Rewrite the quadratic function in standard form. H of x is equal to 2x squared plus 4x minus 12. So we look at the function h of x, which is equal to 2x squared plus 4x minus 12. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we are going to group the variable terms together. So we have 2x squared plus 4x. And then we're going to add an n and then subtract an n. And then we're going to subtract the 12 outside the parentheses. Okay, so now what we're going to do is now we're going to go ahead and factor out a 2. And then what's left is x squared plus 2x plus n. And then we got to make sure, since we factored out that 2 and 2 is now outside of the parentheses, or the n is minus n, so this becomes minus 2n. And then this is minus 12. Okay, so now we need to complete the square of what we see here. So from here, we need to complete the square where n is equal to 1/2 of b and then squaring it. Well, the value of b is going to be 2. So it's 1/2 of 2 and squaring it. Well, half of 2 is 1. And when we square 1, we get 1. So that means we're going to have to replace this n and this n with the value of 1. So we have 2 times x squared plus 2x plus 1 minus 2 times 1, which is minus 2 minus 12. And so now when we factor here, what do we have to square to get 1? Well, that was 1. So it's 2 times x plus 1 squared. And minus 2 minus 12 gives you minus 14. So therefore, this is the function in standard form. And then we can determine from here what is the vertex. And the vertex is -1, -14. Okay, now if we want to do this in a general form, then we just need to take a look at what does A and B and C represent. Well, we know that A is 2, we know that B is 4, and we know that C is -12. Okay, so the first thing we need to figure out is H of the vertex, which is equal to X, which is equal to -B over 2A. So we have a negative, B is 4, and this is 2 times 2. So this becomes -4 over 4, which is equal to -1. And then we want to find K. We know that K is equal to Y, which is equal to F of -B over 2A. And we found out that that is F of -1. So we're going to plug in -1 into the function. So it's going to be 2 times -1 squared plus 4 times -1 minus 12. Well, therefore, this is going to become 2 times +1, which is 2 minus 4 minus 12, which is going to equal -14. So now, using the standard form, we have f of x, which is equal to a times x minus h squared plus k, and now we're going to go ahead and fill that in. So we have f of x. Well, we know that a from the first step is 2, and this is x minus, well, h is -1 squared plus k, which is -14. So therefore, this becomes f of x, which is equal to 2 times x plus 1 squared minus 14. So you can see that we get the same result with using the completing the square. And then we determine from here that the vertex is -1, -14.